Hey there, welcome to Runescape 3 leagues, specifically Catalyst, which is this one, and I'm Love. I'm Cilo's evil twin, and I'm gonna be here commentating some things on the video because she can't be here, but yeah, we start with a completely horrendous AI. I don't know what the hell is even going on. I guess at the start of the leagues your AI gets all messed up. It's the same for old school, but wow, that UI really is the most horrendous thing that I've ever seen. Like, oh my god, it's also scaled upwards. Like, I'm gonna be honest. No Bank one is much better than this. If you need a good UI, just copy Sir No Bank. Much better. And okay, first relic. I mean, it's a pretty important choice, but I would say that personally, from what I've read, they're all pretty well balanced. You have Animal Wrangler is mostly fishing. You know, the fish basically go to the bank automatically. They can be cooked automatically. You get the full XP for everything, and you also have Enter on it. Yeah, I mean, guaranteed success at catching prey and everything. Receive double loot when hunting. Yeah, very nice. Fishing requires no bait. Bank fish automatically. Yeah, you know, pretty nice. Then you have Excavator, which is mostly smithing, mining, and archaeology, I'm pretty sure. Again, like, you know, automatically banks ores, automatically smiths bars every time you mine an ore, and then you have a bunch of like archaeology things, you know, especially with the materials, stuff being cheaper and whatnot. And then you have the Divine Woodcutter, which is basically, woodcutting, fire making, and divination. Fire making is completely useless, so this is, you know, a bit of a nerfed fucking relic. So okay, we're picking Excavator, I guess. I mean, it's a good choice. I would totally go for this one. There we go, Excavator is picked, and I cannot see the animation because there's things in the way. Okay, we're just gonna go through 7 minutes apparently of just UI changes. I mean, okay, it definitely does look much better now, so oh my, I'm so glad. It does look way better now. Okay, so we're here at the store getting free stuff, which is a couple of tasks. We've been doing a lot of tasks actually. I hope you've been enjoying. I've not been commentating almost any of them because just like, yeah, it's task. It's pretty self-explanatory if you're looking at the screen. So yeah, a couple more here selling to the store, and we've had a little bit of an issue finding where the little things went. And the swords. Sell the swords. The sword. No, we're gonna sell the shrimp. The swords. Swords. Finally, okay, we're back to sell the swords. Good. Okay, we have some bank reorganization here. Actually, the bank doesn't even have anything, but I bet that... Oh, there we go. Look, right at the beginning, you need to take care of your bank, like instantly. And we have some stalls here, for some veggie stalls. Usually, you actually steal from cake stalls, but don't know the purpose of this. I guess it's... you know... Oh, it's a task to the cabin. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why. Smart. And here, I guess, you pretty much just commit arson in order to steal the key from this guy. I remember this quest. Basically, you need to like steal a little chalice, and you need a key for it, and you light a fire outside of his house in the window, and then just tell them, yeah, there's a fire, by the way, I didn't cause it, and then you just steal the key because it's distracted from a fire. You pretty much just commit arson in this quest. It's really fun. Oh, okay, so basically in order to train fletching, because woodcutting is a little bit slow at this point, you're just picking up the logs that spawn in top of Lumbridge Castle. Very fucking smart play, actually, very smart play. Okay, and at this point we're starting Rune Mysteries, decent quest, got reworked, and we're just... Oh, I remember this part of the quest, I hated this part of the quest. You just sort of like, these things shoot you around and it's kind of like buggy, and yeah, you're just being bounced around pretty much. It sucks. Okay, and we milked a cow, and that gave us... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got another relic. So, this is like the tier 2, I think. Can you pick the tier 2? There we go. Like, what are you running for? There you go. So, tier 2 relic is mostly like, I guess, secondary skills. The tier 1 is primary skills. The tier 2 is secondary skills. So this is mostly just agility stuff. Basically, like you just gain passive agility XP, like Silver Ox doing the main game, you know, be it running or skilling or whatever. You get like more XP, you never fail obstacles, and you get like GP every time you complete agility laps, which I guess it's decent, but agility is not exactly hard. And then we have Five Finger Discount. This is a bad relic. Never fail a thieving shack or thieving is noted. That is the thing. Like, thieving being noted is the perk from the thieving cape, so honestly that relic looks a little bit underwhelming. And then we have Farming Frenzy, where harvest patches instantly, okay, seeds planted instantly grow to... Wait, okay, that just makes farming basically like free, you know, you just go thieve master farmers for seeds and then just like get all of the potions that you need. And yeah, I mean, I can understand why you're picking this relic. It's by far like the best one, I guess. So yeah. Oh, now we can actually see the animation, sort of, even behind a fucking flag. It's okay. I don't know who recorded this, but do a better job at recording in the future. Honestly, like, please, you know. There we go. The Farming Frenzy relic gotten. Wait, no way that loot is in the water. Oh, that loot is in... I don't think you can pick it up. Yeah, you can pick it up. Oh my... Sit, kid. Sit. So, fun fact about this Elder Tree, you need level 90 with carrying to cut it, and there's a task that you need to fully deplete one. The thing is, these trees are like instanced for you, and essentially they last for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, they're completely depleted. It doesn't matter how many logs you get. Well, apparently there's a bug where even if you don't have the level, you can just click on it and it will start a timer anyway, and then the task just gets completed. So that's a free 200 points. Honestly, like the freest 200 points out there. If they haven't fixed this, definitely do this. You just need to click on the tree. Oh, also this is a really cool spot because here the guard almost never catches you. So if you ever need cakes or thieving, this is a really good spot. So I have never done this quest actually before, so yeah, my main account doesn't have this done, so I guess the League's account's better than mine. I didn't understand anything about necromancy, and oh, by the way, Sheep Shearer, people do not know how to respect queues, alright? They just don't know how to respect queues, alright? Just learn how to respect queues. Okay, we're finally using the bolts that we smithed like ages ago, and we got the feathers from ages ago, so I'm glad that we're finally using them. So a little fun fact here, if you kill goblins in the goblin village, eventually you get like this very, I mean it's not even a mini boss, it's just like a little stronger goblin that you can actually kill. So a little fun fact for you. Okay, so this is probably one of the most like basic tasks usually of in leagues, which is you just equip armor of a certain type, full armor of a certain type, and you just get 3 points, which we just did, and we didn't get the task. Yeah, okay, equip a full set of iron armor without any upgrades. Yeah, so in RuneScape 3 smithing you can like upgrade to +1 and +2, but iron plate, yeah, okay, iron armor boots, yeah, iron gauntlets, yeah, that's the task didn't trigger. Yeah, so apparently the way you deal with this is you have everything equipped, and then you just unequip the main things, which is the helm, plate body and plate legs, and it finally actually triggered. That was actually really fucking dumb, honestly. I mean, but just look how cool, like the home tally animation actually looks like. This actually looks really dope, honestly. Okay, so we made some bread, and we are here for tier 3 relic. Tier 3 relic is mostly just going around. Fairy's Flight I think is actually one of the most underrated relics. I've never seen anyone like actually say that they're gonna pick this, but it's actually really good because it doesn't only give you access to fairy rings, it also gives you access to spirit trees, especially there's one near Grand Exchange, easy banking, and farming patches, which there's a lot of them around the game. Like there's a lot of them around the game. So Fairy's Flight is actually one of like the best relics to move around. I guess, you know, Voidwalker is also good, but you know, like the Assassin's Insight, it's also really good because it's basically Fairy's Flight but for Slayer, so it has monsters, dungeons and Slayer Masters, and okay, yeah, we're gonna pick it. Okay, that's really cool. Now we can finally see that goddamn animation because it isn't blocked by anything, finally. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why we got this, sure. You know, again, personally, I'm a bigger fan of Fairy's Flight, but yeah, I mean, this is basically Fairy's Flight for PVM, so yeah. And you even get a little cool skull and everything, and yeah, that's a lot of teleports. Basically, this is the same thing as Fairy's Flight. Actually, I like this teleport list better than I like the old school one. The old school one was just like a big list with names, and it was kind of annoying, so this actually looks really good. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here today. I'm pretty sure there's no progress to be made. We're gonna be back tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Maybe not me, but you know, someone will see you tomorrow.